Greetings, everybody. 3.5. Now, what could that mean? Lots of things, actually. But you're probably not going to guess this one. As you can see, the background is orange. Bit of a clue there. Let's head out. Look at this. easyhotel.com. Okay, that's a website for easy hotels. Hotels run by the EasyJet chain. And if you're familiar with that airline, you know that they have somewhat cheaper fares on average than the commercial, regular airlines. EasyJet would compete with Ryanair and a few others. But EasyJet also have a chain of hotels. And of course, being EasyJet, they have to be a little cheaper. This one is no exception. If you go on their website, you see that the hotels start from about £25 upwards, depending on location, depending on the actual room itself, depending on how close you want the reservation to be. Anyway, this is room. It's on the 3rd floor, and I guess there's at least 5 rooms on this floor. Oh no, 6. So maybe this floor has got 6 rooms. I'm not sure. Anyway, we are in South Kensington, which of course is just a couple of miles away from central London, really, or if not, indeed it is central London, but anyway, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, we paid 25 quid plus a little tax. It was just over 26 quid for this room. There's no breakfast. There is actually some sort of thing if you want to get a reception, I suppose, some sort of one of these breakfasts is already made up or something, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, there are power sockets in the room, and there is a note somewhere in the regulations asking people not to cook in their own rooms. So I suppose some people still do that anyway. And as we enter, and the reason it is 25 quid is, as you can see, this is it. It is actually a double bed, so for 2 people actually it actually works out cheaper than most of the hostels. But of course there are no kind of official cooking facilities here. And of course there's not that much space either. In fact, there's very little space. In fact, Lisa is sorting out the luggage a little bit easier to do it outside. There is a loo. It does say a tiny loo. And open up, and let's find the light switch. Okay. The loo's quite fine, actually. As you can see, there's some of Lisa's hair. There's the carsy there, and the shower's right next to it. There is a curtain that goes around like that, so stop the water going out the door. Like if you don't close the door, that is. The water pressure was fine. The temperature was quite fine. Took a minute or so to get to that temperature. But this sort of thing, it's all right. There is soap. They do provide towels. So it's just your basic stuff, really, I guess. So, for some people, this sort of thing is going to be fine. But there is a TV. But you have to pay an extra £5 if you want the remote or whatever device it is actually gets that going. There are other options as well for whatever various things, early check-in, late check-out, other stuff, but all that's going to be on their website, I suppose. But anyway, but this sort of thing, it's fine for some people. For one person it would probably be fine, actually. For 2 it's kind of just about okay. But for some people, it's just, as you can see, it is a twin bed. In fact, that's a point, actually. Like if you're 6 foot, the bed's about 6 foot long. So if you're taller than 6 foot, then you're actually not going to fit. So you'd have to go diagonal, which is fine if it's just you. But if there's 2 of you, then that might present a problem, I suppose. But anyway, so all in all, it's okay for some circumstances, and it wouldn't be okay for others. They do have one right by Victoria Station, actually, as well. So again, and I think the prices are pretty much similar there. So that wouldn't be so bad either, depending on what you're doing. Okay, bye bye, room 3.5.